golf courses are the last remaining large green spaces in urban landscapes. Urban areas tend to expand more and more, and we are pushing the native wildlife more and more to the edge into fewer and fewer native habitat and environments and parks. And I think especially in metropolitan areas, in the face of climate change, we would like to provide corridors for native wildlife to move through to track climate change. The name of my research project is ABC Golf, which stands for Accounting for Biodiversity and Carbon on Sydney's Golf Courses. So the project looks at whether golf courses in urban areas can be used as reservoirs for biodiversity and also carbon stocks. A biodiversity reservoir means a habitat for wildlife and native plants within a metropolitan area. So for this project, we selected a total of 15 golf courses out of about 115 available ones. We selected a range of golf courses from the coast through the suburban areas and then towards Cumberland Plains and up to the Blue Mountains. So we got a set of golf courses in almost all climate regions and urban and suburban areas of Sydney. We went onto these golf courses and conducted surveys for 3 main taxa, which are the plants, ants and birds. We basically count and identify the species on different areas on a golf course. For example, in non-playing areas, in remnant habitats or in boundary vegetation and in vegetation between fairways. But we also accounted for species on playing areas, for example, on fairways, the greens and tees. This project is a collaboration between our university and the Greater Sydney Local Land Services.
Greater Sydney Local Land Services are actually funding this project. So the research project is part of the larger Teeing Off Carbon Connections project, which is a 3-year, $1.8 million grant-funded project that's funded by the Australian Government Clean Energy Future Fund. Well, studies like this improve our understanding of the ecosystem services that local flora and fauna and green space in general provide. We're hoping that this data will encourage the golf industry to value out-of-play areas and change their landscape management practices in out-of-play areas to improve biodiversity in those areas, and then ideally incorporate those management practices into their plans of management for the course.
I think this type of research is important for the area to improve conditions for wildlife in metropolitan areas. I would recommend being a researcher at our university because it provides unique facilities that you can conduct your research in a timely fashion. And you've got lots of resources and you get a lot of support for early career development and also to go to conferences. It's really amazing to be a member of a vibrant young team of international students at a world-class institute.